Better than one would think. I, come on.
Well, it says
Oh, wait. Okay, good morning, everyone. I'll be right there. This every day, trying to, so we don't get trolls and whatnot, is ridiculous. But if we don't get trolls, it's worth it. Hi,
Cheryl's
Cheryl.
here.
Uh-huh. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. Other than the fact that it's freezing over here, today is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. This year is almost over already. I can't believe how fast it went. I can't believe it. But it's also craft day. So my craft that I'm going to work on today is the um, stitch book over here. So, and you guys work on whatever it is you want to work on. Work on my stitch book. And I believe everybody knows the stitch book. And I also wanted to say it's nice to have Gladys back. I've missed her. Been gone a whole week.
Well, like I said, I was home on Friday.
But I didn't know that. Cheryl
I
says,
couldn't leave Maya that long by herself. So
oh, okay. I get it. You're keeping me company while I finish getting the number 4 memory quilt for my friend. Okay, good, good. I'm glad we're keeping you company. Um, Let me go find my channel over here. And then on to them. Okay, there we are. Okay. I'm not sure. Can you guys see can you see the book? I only need this piece, so I don't want to accidentally.
everybody must go over on Laura Lynn's channel.
Yeah, I know. She's still going, but she'll be done soon. And that's okay. We quilters have to share each other sometimes. We run into the channel that somebody else is doing at the same time. But that's
Cheryl
okay.
says, yes, I can see you. Beautiful embroidery book.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. They have one that's a hardcover that I'm thinking about getting also. And on the front of it is my house, the one that took me so long to do, but I am thinking about it. And that they have it on sale right now for Christmas. They call this a soft cover, and I don't think this is a really true.
What?
Almost went the wrong way.
Really? Sure. Here's Maya.
Okay, it's gonna take a minute for me to see her. But I looking.
You're on camera.
Smile. You're on candid camera. Hi, Maya. How you been? Huh? You been a good girl?
Yeah.
Good. She says, I don't like it when mommy leaves.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Be right back, diaper. Okay.
Hi, Jory.
Hi, Jory. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Hey, there's sweetheart, my ladies. Cheryl saying hi to Sandra and hugs to Cutie Patootie.
Cutie
Try to say
patootie.
that fast 5 times.
I know. I like it though, cutie patootie. I'd never, I'd never heard that before, so these leaves are giving me difficulties over here. Okay, I guess. And Cheryl said hi to Jory. Right here, yeah. This is very precise and very time consuming doing leaves here. But you know what? I am enjoying it. Wait a minute. I have to. I want to cut the part of this because I don't want the double triple what it looks like right there. So I think And I did take her. Okay. Now, how was your Thanksgiving, Gladys? Did you get enough to eat?
Yeah, we didn't eat until about 3 o'clock.
Did you got, did you have the traditional turkey dinner?
Yeah, they had turkey dressing and cranberries and vegetable and sweet potatoes and
All that stuff.
we had pies later.
Love, love pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin, pecan, apple.
I don't like pecan. I don't know why. I just don't.
Well, Nancy was making all those pies except for the apple, and her daughter Terry made that. So
How many people were there?
I'm
My
counting.
sister was, huh?
I said I'm counting.
Okay. My sister had like 20.
Terry. 11, counting myself.
11?
Yeah.
Wow, that's big.
Would have been 12, but one of the girls was with a friend from that came from New Zealand. So
Oh, New Zealand. Wow.
yeah. So she wasn't there. So
Did you know everybody that came?
did I know everybody that came? I was
Yeah.
family. Yes,
Oh, family. Okay.
it was my sister and her husband and her two, not two, but three children, and which was be one would be my nephew and his family was there. So except for the one girl, and then one of the nieces adopted a boy, so he was there. So
Well, if he was adopted, he's family.
yeah, welcome back, Sandra.
Welcome back, Sandra. I just pulled this right out of the needle. Dang it.
Yeah, my other niece had her 6 dogs there, so they're kind of full house.
Did you take Gordo?
Yeah, I had to because I had to start his medication. So
Yeah, it's true. Come on. Is the medication helping?
now he's not throwing up. So yes,
Okay, that's a plus.
and he's eating. So
Another plus.
and drinking.
And another plus. That's three pluses.
I still have to pick him up and carry him outside, but that's all right.
Yeah, he probably will have to do that for the rest of his life. Good thing he's not a big dog, huh?
Yeah.
Like my beagle, I could never do that because he weighed too much. He was like 50 pounds. I had to get neighbors to help me. Or like Crawford, I said, I need help carrying Alex up, please. And so he says, okay. So then when Alex got done going to the bathroom and everything, I bent down to pick him up because we lived upstairs. And it's just two stories, so no elevator. And Crawford said, I got it, I got it. So he took him and he did it. Nicest man. Oh my gosh. He was so nice. He'd come home from work and we'd talk for a few before he went in the house. He was so nice. And then one day he was at work. He was sitting down and the guy says, Crawford, bring your tools. He was a roofer. He goes, we need your help over here. And so Crawford said, okay. And he stood up and went to lean down to get his tools and had a massive heart attack and died right there. I was just like, oh my gosh. He was only like 62. He wasn't that old. But the moral of the story is I could not carry Alex up those stairs by myself. Well, what do you guys think? Right here. Brown and orange. I already did the stem before. Needle minder. Okay, next. Leaf. Okay, so I need green. Gonna use this color green. Okay, there's the brown for the stem. Bird. So remember what I said about all the threads? They have 6 strands per each thread, and I just took out two, 2 by 2, and all that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a bad pain on the bottom of my foot. And okay, gonna tie a knot down here so it stays. Not that I like brown, but you know. Next week, I think I'm going to start on the on crafty. I'm going to start on the diamond art that Brenda got me. Hey, Katie, how you doing? It's so good to see you. How are you? She says hi to Gladys, hi to me, hi to Sandra. Katie, what you been up to, young lady? Hi, Susan. How you doing? She said hi, Sandra, Cheryl, Jory, and Katie. And Katie says, I'm doing good. What about you all? I'm doing fantastic. Katie, thank you so much for asking. And Cheryl said hi to Susan and Katie. And Susan, hi, Kathy and Gladys. And Katie sewing and channel. What you sewing? Okay, now I have to come back and do the um, I could have done the whole thing green, but I just wanted make it look good with the brown. Katie. Katie says, still doing the several channel projects. They are coming along though. Good. I have this Orion star quilt that I want to make. But I have others that I have to finish first. Been making graphics for the New York Eve slash 10,000 12-hour celebration. Ooh, ooh. Sandra says, hello, Susan. You are busy, Katie.
Yeah, she's got 10,000 subscribers. So
Does she?
that's what the 10K is.
Congratulations, Katie. Congratulations, my friend.
So I just had to go get a snack for tea.
How is the little princess, Sandra? Okay, now I need some of the green here.
Kay says, yep, the end of the year is approaching fast.
I know, I can't believe that this year's almost over.
And she says, thank you. Still shocked. And well,
I know, I would be too. 10,000 subscribers is awesome. I mean, awesome.
and Sandra says she is fine.
Good, I'm glad. Mommy had to go back to work, huh? Okay, this is the one that has the two, so I need to invest in some more of the thread, the GMC thread. many different colors.
Who says it's mind blowing? Oh, well,
Yeah.
Cheryl. Sandra, hope you and Cutie Patootie are feeling better. You can't even say that anymore.
That's okay. Yeah, it is mind blowing when it happens to you. I get it, Katie. Congratulations. Well deserved.
I just said I'd be happy with just my two true followers. We are having fun sewing together.
When I first started, I thought, well, I'm only going to get 10 at the most, right? And those 10 will be my friends. And yeah, I really didn't think of anything past that. And my friends are not part of it. They never were. The ones that talked me into going on and doing this, they never signed, they never joined or anything. And I have a lot more than 10. And I'm truly grateful for each and every one. Whether or not you guys come in the chat or you're in the just watching, that's fine. Totally fine.
Sandra says we are better. Thanks, Cheryl. And Katie says thank you.
Welcome. You are welcome.
Katie says only one of my kids watch from time to time.
Yeah, my kid. Jen has, she subscribed, but she doesn't really watch.
And Sandra says
See?
I only have two family subscribe.
See?
Well, none of my family subscribes, so
Jen subscribes to both your guys' channels, you and Sandra and Susan.
hi Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, now that Thanksgiving's over, everybody has to get ready for Christmas. I asked my friend
Didn't
Denise.
even put my tree up.
Yeah, I asked my friend Denise. I go, have you finished or have you even started decorating it? She goes, yeah, we're done. And I said, where did you put the tree? Because her apartment's kind of crowded. And she goes, we're not putting up a tree this year. I said, well, where are you going to put the presents? And she's all, what presents?
She's like
I go,
me,
the ones that
not
go under the
celebrating
tree.
Christmas. She's like me, not celebrating Christmas. We
Yeah, but
didn't do that last year either.
she's got 3 boys. I got to tell you guys what she did one year. She every kid will pick up and shake, you know, when trying to guess, oh, what is it? Wonder what it is, right? Well, she caught her boys doing that. And so she took every one of those toys back and bought her something that was really expensive. And I mean, I couldn't believe it. I jumped all over her. I go, if you wanted to punish him, just let him open it, see what it is, and take it away for a while. Don't let him use it, play it, or whatever. I go, but every kid on the planet does that. She goes, I didn't do that when I was a kid. I go, I did every year. Yeah, I just thought that was awfully cruel. Then to make it worse, they came over for the dinner, and Jen got a whole bunch of presents, like she always did. And, she was happy. She was showing them what she got and all that stuff. And, they were getting all upset. I told her, I go, Jen, now's not really a good time. And I told her what Denise did. She said, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Hmm, having issues here. The back looks almost as nice as the front, huh? Okay. Now what do I want to do? Let's do this pretty flower here. What color?
Katie said my kids never did either, and Sandra says I had a grandson get grounded from gaming just before Christmas, and he opened and could not play the new ones. He survived.
Yeah, but eventually he got them back. And that's what I'm saying. Take it away from him, let him open it, see what it is, and then go put it up for a while. But don't, oh, I can't believe he took it back, Denise. What are you thinking? Jen really wanted this, her eighth birthday. She really, really, really wanted this Nintendo 64. And so I got it. Her birthday's in September, and I think I bought it in February or something like that. It was on sale, and I put it in my closet, right? And so every time she was being bad, I'd say, oh, Jen, look, your Nintendo 64 is flying out the window. I'm sorry, Mom. I'll straighten up. So she was really shocked that she actually got it because I said it's flying out the window a lot. Um, he got to look at them and think about what he did wrong a long 3 months. Wow.
Carol says I always say, "Who's the parent here, adult or the child?"
And yep. Yeah, but you can say that. And sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. It's mostly on the day they don't because they're they think that everything goes their way and that they're right. Those are kids. And many times found out they're not right.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey Carrie, how are you? Alani got the iPad taken away? Ooh, I'll bet she didn't like that.
He said the kids got into trouble sometimes, but they never did sneaky things.
Yeah, that, I don't classify them picking up and shaking. Uh, you know, I told Jen one time, I said, Jen, remember when you're doing that, you don't know if there's something breakable inside there or not.
And
And
Sandra said it was a crying 2 hours.
she never did that again. Yep, crying and screaming and saying, I want it back, right? Turned out good, good. That's what I wanted it to do. Perfecto. Kids. I believe that was the year when she got the 64 that I made her a quilt, her first quilt. And she chose the quilt over her 64. I said, Jen, you don't have to do it to suck up to me. You got the 64. She says, no, Mom, I really, really love this quilt. Hey, trying to do the best I can with these curves. But then again, no leaves are straight, right? How goes your diamond art, Carrie? Oh, I just jabbed my finger. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You're gonna you're gonna go on today, right, Sandra? Here. Here. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. My finger, well, good, but it's not bleeding, so I'm okay. Okay. Hard to tell right there. Okay, this one. Do not want to lose this hill. It's hard to get back in there when it starts getting real small like this. Try to find where it starts curving here. Make it easier on myself. Come on. Come on. Sometimes it goes right in, other times not so much. I'm gonna button this jacket. I'm getting warm. Come on. Pull it through. Mm. Okay, I got one more pedal to go here. And again. Okay, that takes care of that. And there we go. Now I need the brown, green, and yellow. Okay, I have a lot of greens right here. So hey, nobody's talking. You guys can see that little pinhole thing right here that I have to get this through. I mean, it's tiny. Needle threaders work great when they work, right? Lisa, I'm looking out at the snow we got overnight. It's beautiful. It covered the ground and flocked the trees, but none on the road. Oh, you're lucky, Lisa. Where do you live? What state? I want some snow. Yeah, I was talking to Mona Saturday, Nana Mona, and she said they got 5 feet of snow up there in Canada. Wow. Kentucky? Oh, okay. Yep. Hmm. This one's got to, I gotta do it in two because it's got a curve here. Working on your diamond paint. Hard to type, of course. Say it into the microphone what you want, and then they'll type it for you. This one. Are you still working on the Hello Kitty, or are you done with that one? Okay, that's that. Now, but I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna take this and fold it in half and make sure it's even, which I will do. That time it went right in. Okay. Pulled it right out of the. Let's do it again. And now I should be okay. Yeah, barely. Okay, tie a knot. Yep. Okay, now all that for this piece right here. That. And make sure it wasn't coming to the other side. Okay, now I need a yellow. Yellow or no, gold.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? Okay, let's do that again. There we go. Whoops. Don't lose that. I had to put my teddy bear to sleep this morning. He had advanced lung cancer. I've been better. Oh, Tracy. I'm so, so sorry. Oh, poor baby. Sending you a virtual hug. I'm sorry. That was the puppy that the dog got, right? Same one. it's never easy to put an animal down, and but my thought on that is that I think the animal, is no longer in pain, and
Tracy says, I know, right? Thanks. I knew you guys would understand having fur babies of your own. No, he was one of my mom's Yorkies.
okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. How old was he?
Sandra said, sorry, Tracy.
Yeah, I'll be devastated the day that we're chased. I understand. I've had to put down a couple animals.
Hey, I was tempted with Florida, but I took him to the vet instead.
Yep,
And I spent $325 on a vet bill.
they become like children, you know.
Sandra don't want to talk about that, huh? It's a subject change time.
Okay, yeah, I understand Sandra's point.
Tracy says 10 years. I say my mom's, but he was my bear. He gave me sugars all the time. Hell, well,
Oh, that's what you remember then, Tracy.
Sandra says two main memories.
I know. Almost was going to throw the needle away. Wait a minute. Give me back my needle. Almost. Okay, so that flower's done. Um, I'm going to do that the really pretty blue. This really pretty blue. No.
Tracy says it's true. I don't want to be selfish. It's just that Kathy has always been such a comfort to me.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Anytime, anytime. She knows I love her.
And
A lot of,
we support each other.
yes. The memories that you have will last a lifetime, Tracy. Okay. For now,
Tracy says, I love you too, Kathy.
uh, What a sweetheart you are.
And she's blowing you kisses.
Thank you. So how goes your friend's antique shop? Are you still over there helping her out?
And she says, of course, all the diamond ladies as well.
Okay, where's the end of this? I lost it. I tied it too close for it to be cut. Oop, trying to, dang it. There you go. So Sandra, I got the off-white, kind of like the, I don't know what it's called, 10-inch squares. So now I'm thinking about getting yellow to finish, for that um backyard thing, whatever it is. So now I'm thinking about getting a yellow, but should I get a light yellow or a dark yellow? That's where I'm stuck at.
Tracy says, oh, sure, tomorrow we are going to finish putting all the fall things away, making more room for Christmas stuff.
Are you going to be making things for it or just helping her? Sorry, the needle keeps getting me and it's really sharp.
Sandra said
Both
both would
would
be
be
good.
good. Okay. Thank you, Sandra. Now they have it, I think it's this one. They have it on sale for like 19 something. One of them I got. They have it on
Tracy
sale.
said Tracy said she put a picture of my husband on Facebook page the other day. She is trying to guilt me into making videos with her. LOL. I saw that picture on there.
Huh? Is that your husband, Tracy?
Sarah says they use two colors.
Yeah, I have the white or whatever color you want to call it. It's not really white. It's um, what is it? Let me see. Kona. Oh, okay. It's called snow. Kona. So no, it's not exactly the white, right? Tracy, yeah, sort of. I'm making more candy canes, gingerbread men, and I just finished a primitive style wreath a few minutes ago. I just need to fine tune it and touch it up a little. Got to take pictures. I have your gingerbread man over right here that you made me. He's hanging out. Oops, we don't want to go in the middle of that. Tracy, I got an order for the mini U.S. flags I made back around July 4th the other day. Don't ask me why. People just seem to love primitive decor. It's nice. I like it. I mean, my house is so outdated. I still have an entertainment center. I don't have any TVs on the wall. It's too far. Not the right one. There we go. Coming from Houston, I never knew about the rustic primitive, but out here in the Ohio country, it is so popular. See, I grew up in the beach and you know, all that. Flip flops and spent my time at the beach and surfing and other things. And then got married and people gave us their stuff. And, um, so I never really, when I left my husband, I left everything behind. except my clothes, which was pretty stupid because I had a lot of things. I have no idea what he did with it. Oh, and yes, Kathy, that is my old man. He was holding up some things for Beverly so she could take the picture. Okay, so is it still on your channel so I can go see it? On yours? Let me see. Um, Too new. Very handsome man. There you go, Tracy. Perfect. He's handsome. Handsome and good looking. How can you go wrong? Yes, I thought you might like to be curious, so I shared it from her side. Thank you. He is a sweetheart for sure. You know, he looks like one. If you look at his face, he looks like he's a really nice man. There's this one little piece right here. He's being very stubborn. I only needed one more to go, and it came out. Man. Tracy says everyone seems to like him more than I do. Well, but hey, we live together. That's right. You don't like him. You love him. See, there's a difference. Oops. Okay, I only need it for the one little itsy bitsy right here. Okay, now need another yellow. Where did I put it? Dave used to be a sweetheart, but I don't know. He, he's changed. Do I want yellow or do I want gold? Okay. Now, remember what I said about each of these strands of thread has 6 little strands in them. I don't know if you guys can see me taking it out here, but there are 6. And I'm going to take out 2. And I like to take them out at the same time if at all possible. Just makes it a lot easier. Hi, Goggleman. Hello, ladies. I got a few minutes before I have to go pick up a prescription. How are you? How was your holiday? Okay. Whoops. Okay. Now, um, okay, you went to some friends. Yeah, we had ours here, just us 3. And Chase, we just finished the leftovers finally. But gonna do it again on Christmas, so I have this one. Go around the circle. Okay, Sandra said hello, Dogglebin, and Tracy said hi, Dogglebin. Um, Dogglebin says, I was navigating all the snowbanks. We have a foot of snow from storms since Thanksgiving. I am over winter already. The streets are clear, but occasionally have to get around a snowbank. Sandra says, or Dogglebin says, oh, Sandra, ho, ho, ho. And Tracy, we got a few inches of snow here last night, too. You guys are lucky. It's okay. Dogglebin says hi. And then Sandra, we got a light snow yesterday, still here. The little bit was really it stayed, huh? I'm jealous. Jealous, jealous. That's me. What's going on? Hold on. No, this early is not normal, says Dogglebin. Tracy says now all the trees are white instead of bare, and if you had to shovel it, no fun. Yeah, I know. It's coming early this year. But to just sit in here and look at it, to watch would be what I do. Or go downstairs, check it out. Um, and Tracy says that's when snowblowers come in handy, Sandra. Okay, Doggle Ben. She says, okay, ladies, I'll be back. Going to Walgreens. So, okay, be careful out there. Sandra, I have a snowblower, a plow, and several shovels. I have 75 feet of sidewalks to keep clear. Ooh, that's a lot, Sandra. Um, and Doggleman, yes, I own a huge snowblower mount yard guy uses. Sandra, it all depends on how much snow, but I have to. Well, but you're the one that goes out there and blows snow, gets rid of it, right? Shovels it or whatever you need to do. Um, and Doggleman says, I have a 25-foot walk and carve head. Yep, all we're getting is a ton of rain as usual. Okay. Tracy says, yep, that's a lot of snow to shovel. And Sandra, just like I have two driveways and have to keep the mailbox cleared out. Yes, me, myself, and I. And Dogwin says, mine is hired, done, but they use my equipment. Yeah, I told Sandra that, you know, Austin can come over and do it for her, but and now over here. A little bit. Tracy says, we are lucky we share a drive with the rich people who live behind us, and their company sends trucks out to clear the way. Sandra says he works. Oh, he works? Okay. Ow. Oh, ow, ow. Seems like when I need help, he is at work. I'm sorry, Sandra. Jan, time to get up. I'm late. Rise and shine. 11:30. Oh, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this little bitty circle one here. Right quick with the yellow. Mhm. Well,
And there's this guy go change the smelly diaper again. And he is on apple juice.
uh, yep, that'll do it. Okay, let's see. Sandra, bills don't get paid without a job. Exactly. I'm curious to know how much our Social Security is going to go up in January, if it's going to go up. Okay, what color should I do this plant? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not purple. Okay, I don't have the. Okay. Where do I pull it out of? Right here. Yeah. Okay, gonna go back and do the same thing again. Take two strands. Okay. Come on. Mm. There are two ways that you can do this. You can either tie it in a knot like I'm doing, or you can hold it in the back when you go through for the first. Like, let me show you. Wow, this one's gonna take a while. Okay. Okay. Not exactly where I want it. All right. So I have it like this. I'm coming through, right? I'm pulling it. So when I get back here, this piece that's right here, I want to get it as small as I can. And then I'm going to hold it with my finger while I do about, I don't know, 2 or 3 stitches to make sure it stays in there. I do that a lot in cross stitching, but I also tie the knot either way. So then you're going to want to look back and check. It's right there. So that's, you just want to make sure that it's there. And that's it. But I like the knot one. But I'll do both. It doesn't matter. doesn't really matter much to me. I learned that the thread's not exactly where you want it. Just move it over a little bit and come back with the needle and it'll stay where you put it for the most part. Okay. Hi, Valerie. How are you? I'm sorry I was dealing with this, but how are you? I'm so good to see you. Okay, something happened up here at the top. Hmm. Let me do it. I'm gonna start over. I don't like the way it looks. Sometimes you can take it out with the needle, but most of the time you have to use a seam ripper. See, there we go. Just didn't like the way it looked. You know, if I can save myself from getting a seam ripper, that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Okay, up here. Got that. Okay. Um, thank you, Gladys. She said thumbs up, please. And Valerie says, Kathy, I was waiting for the rain to stop. Gray and gloomy today in Brooklyn. It's really cloudy here and cold, but no rain. No rain at all. Okay. So attempt number two. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hold it back there like I showed you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So y'all know. I do not have a knot here. I'm gonna hold it. All right, so um if I can get it in the right place. Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to pull the thread. Okay. Can you guys see? Pull the thread. I want to have a little bit, but not a lot. Okay. So maybe this will work. Okay. I can even go a little bit lower. All right. So I put my finger on it to keep it in place. And sometimes, you sew over it. Sometimes you don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go up here. I lost it. Okay. Okay, did I get it? No, I'm going the wrong way. Let's tap it like this. Okay. And I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take very, very small stitches in this flower, this particular flower. Okay. See? I lost it. Okay, do it again. Well, what happened? No. All right, let's come up here. Tracy said hi to Valerie. Okay, come up here, grab it. Now I know I'm going to be going that way, right? Right. So I'm gonna move it that way so it stays. I'll probably end up jabbing my finger a couple times, but let me take a couple stitches so I can feel what's going on. Okay. Okay. I'm good to go. It definitely, definitely stayed. So those are the two ways you can do it. You can do it like the knot or the holding. I prefer the knot simply because you don't have to look back and all that. It keeps it in place there for you. So I prefer the knot. But that's just me. Um,
Hi,
Hi,
Lisa.
Lisa. Hey there, my gorgeous quilty friends. I've been here, but cleaning and my sewing space and vacuuming in short spurts, so haven't heard much. I found fabric treasures I'd completely forgotten. Woohoo! Yay! Lisa Brown. I use the loop method in cross stitch. I stitch on Ada. Have you used it before? Um, you mean big, big, big hoop, or what? What do you mean? I use hoops, yes, the big ones that you.
No, she said Luke, not hoop.
Oh, loop. Sorry. No, I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm sorry. I'm doing great, Lisa. How is you?
I have done the loop and the counter cross stitch.
You know the loop. I don't know what it is. Is it hard?
No,
Don't know. I've I've never done it. Ouch.
Mr. Brown says with method is for the slots, it's easier. Yep. At least when you start a stitch, it's easier.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, one petal done. But like I said, they're going to take a while because they're curving and I have to go to, stop and go at the angle that they're curving at. So, uh, do another one. I'm not in any great big hurry to get this done. So any of them that are on the straight line, I just go ahead and do it straight. And then the loop, the curve, I do half and half because I want to make sure that is going on over here. Oops, I had to go the other way. Darn it. Nope. Okay.
Lisa says Claudius and Sandra are home and both are safe. I'm enjoying 4 to 5 inches of beautiful snow.
Lucky you.
Well, I didn't stay long at my sister's. I left on Wednesday and came back on Friday. Because that's just about as much food as I left for Maya. So
Okay.
Sandra says,
Neat.
well, I better get ready for my live. See you later.
Okay, Sandra. I know this is not working out correct like I want it to at all.
A good stopping point then.
Yeah.
Sandra says I have about 1/8 of an inch.
Huh.
That's not very much snow, Sandra.
No, but snow is snow.
Yeah. Valerie says, hello, Tracy. How are you?
As much as I,
Sandra said that is plenty. Oh, you don't want more snow than that, Sandra?
Tanner doesn't want snow at all. So today I'll be late to Sandra's live, but I'll eventually get there.
Tracy says hi, Lisa, and Lisa says Tracy and Valerie are here too, and she says
Yes.
doing. Tracy says doing well. How are you? I had frost this morning on my grass, so
It hasn't gotten that cold for here yet.
they're saying hi to Valerie.
Okay, I'm going to take um Gladys's word and this is my stopping point.
Well, it's just about time to go. So
But- Okay, let me put this back where it goes. This kind of goes around and here. Oops. Okay, quit typing this red.
this is about dig in and use Anna Jorgen's method to tie a quilt. Not sure why I'm so anxiety ridden about doing this. Valerie says I'm feeling a little lazy today. Did do yoga though. And Tracy says, yes, I need a dose of wonderful sewing friends today.
Glad we were here for you, Tracy. Does anybody have any questions? It doesn't necessarily have to be about what, where we're working on. It could be about anything, really. Hmm. Questions, comments?
Tomorrow we're
Oh,
doing Vintage Christmas.
did I show you my blue hedgehog?
I was asking a question.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna hold on. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the vintage Christmas. It's the
Valerie says thumbs up, please.
what did it go? Okay. It's the Christmas present. So it shouldn't take too long. Okay, it's that one right there. We should get it done pretty quick.
Lisa says that's awesome, Valerie. I got up off the floor 3 times today.
Okay. Answer Goddess's question. Okay, there are no more. Yes, hugs
Lisa,
to Tracy.
yeah.
Okay, well, let's everybody single file, nice and slow. Walk over to Sandra's. Plenty of room. You can even be in the front row if you want. So walk over to Sandra's and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a great day, okay?
I'm running
Bye.
to the pharmacy. That's where I'm going.
That's where you're going?
I gotta
Yeah,
pick up 3 pills.
Dave needs to do that for me too. The same three. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Thanks for coming, Gladys.